strategist. I teach you how to deliver your value online. Apparently, during this lockdown, a lot of us saw how it was important that we know how to deliver what we know how to do online. Most persons that actually made money online, made money in this period, were those who had products or services that they could deliver online. And everything is about strategy. Now, the single most, according to Robert Kiyosaki, the single most powerful assets we all have is our mind. If it is trained well, it can create enormous wealth in what seems to be an instant. Now, many of us think that some persons are the ones relegated to create some kind of product or deliver some kind of services. But I want to tell you that each one of us can do anything we set our mind to do, especially when it comes to delivering online services. Sometimes I've met persons that they say, "Oh, I don't like doing this online stuff. It's too mind-boggling. It's too stressful. I can't get it. I can't grasp it." But the truth is, you can, just like Robert Kiyosaki said, your powerful asset is your mind. If you put your mind to that thing, you'll be able to achieve whatever you want to achieve. So that was actually one of the things that made me to start my business. It's registered with Corporate Affairs Commission Nigeria, so I can deliver value to anyone across the globe. And thank God for the internet. I remember years ago when the internet came into being fully in Nigeria, everyone thought that the internet is so bad, the internet has a terrible influence. But the truth is, you choose your kind of influence. If you allow the internet to be a bad influence on you, it will be a bad influence on you. But if you want the internet to be a good influence on you, you can leverage on the internet to make tons and tons and tons of money, and also to deliver tons and tons of value. So now there are challenges that come with having physical offices or physical space for your work and all that. Let's take this COVID-19 for example. Now, COVID-19 taught us that you can still dispatch work, do your work from the comfort of your home. COVID-19 showed us that you cannot allow things like factors to limit you. Look at Zoom. The owner of Zoom almost shut down Zoom, but COVID-19 happened and he had to leverage. Every company realized that they can still handle their company and manage their company from their houses. They can still have their meetings from their houses, have their conferences. People started looking at, okay, how do we still do what we have to do? How do we still earn? How do we still make money, even in the midst of the lockdown? And in the midst of the lockdown, the owner of Zoom made lots of money. And then what he wanted to shut down became an avenue for him to earn lots of revenue. So what do you have in your hand? I tell everybody that if you have a smartphone and you have access to the internet, you have an asset. Many persons don't understand the assets, the power of the assets that they have in their hand. You have a smartphone, you can access wealth from anywhere, especially now that we have crypto, we have the blockchain. You can work remotely. There's so many services you can render in the blockchain industry. Many people don't know this. Even if you don't want to trade, you can be a social media manager in a blockchain company. You can be a web developer in a blockchain company. You can be a community manager in a blockchain company. You can be manage Telegram in a blockchain company. And these people can pay you as little as $50, which is nothing. They will practically be begging you to take that offer. And of course, that's like a huge distance for you, like huge advantage for you. What I'm trying to say is that if you have a smartphone, you can deploy as many services as possible. And doing things online gives you an advantage. Like, you don't have to bother about looking for an office space. You don't have to bother about the limited sphere of influence. Like, as you're in Nigeria now, you can converse and relate with someone in the United States or United Kingdom or in Australia, and you can still do your services from the comfort of your room and deliver that same service to someone in the US. I've had clients from Sweden, I've had clients from Caribbean, I've had clients from the UK. But I would deploy these services from the comfort of my room without even leaving the door, like leaving my house, all because I have a smartphone. So in this day and age, you should understand that you are blessed to be born in this age. Imagine if we were born in the era of the German flu, where there was no internet. How would you have coped with the pandemic? But there was the internet. There were so many things you could see access, trainings, courses, learning opportunities, and even lots and lots of opportunities to make money. So if you're going to deploy your services online, your internet, your products and services online, it saves you even the cost of marketing. Traditional marketing is even more expensive because you're limited to the number of persons that would see that signboard as they are passing. But on the internet, you can structure the age limit of those who can see what you're advertising. You can structure their interest. You can structure their demographics. But with traditional marketing, you can't do this. Traditional marketing, like for example, is all these billboards, signboards, posters, and all that. If you post it in just a street, take for example now in Enugu State, someone in Lagos won't see it, or let's go to Lagos and put the same poster there. But the internet gives you the advantage to market to have a global reach. You can market to any age range you want. You can classify your customer, what we call the customer avatar. Define who your target audience is easily. That's the advantage of the internet. That's the advantage of being online. That's advantage that you can deliver from the comfort of your smartphone. Now, it's very easy to onboard customers from the comfort of your smartphone. Imagine where you have to attend to people physically, like from your office space, and you have to deal with tons of persons. But if you're doing this thing from the comfort of your smartphone, you can easily manage those people, classify them. Look at WhatsApp, for example. WhatsApp Business was created for the sake of business people. With WhatsApp Business, you can classify your audience, your customers. You can easily set up an automated message that attends to them and introduce them to you, because one of the best things that helps you when you're talking to people, when you're meeting new people, is your introduction. Imagine if you have something, if you have a very good pitch, what we call a pitch. If you have a good pitch, every time you meet someone, it's always open new doors for conversations that could lead that person to become a potential client. And WhatsApp Business app helps you with this. And WhatsApp Business app have labels and all that, have features that help you classify your clients based on, and you can easily send messages to these people based on how you classify them. So businesses don't know this. WhatsApp Business app is very powerful, even more powerful than normal WhatsApp app, because it has a lot that can help you manage your business. So it's very easy to do customer onboarding with your smartphone. Another one is seed capital. Many persons always complain that they don't have money to start a business. But I believe that if you have a smartphone, you already have enough to start what you can do, because it's okay to start small. That's what some people don't get. It's very much okay to start small. Where the problem is remaining small. And that small is if you have a smartphone, if you have an internet access, and if you have data, then you can start whatever you want to start. And when you start, you can now scale. You can now learn how to monetize what you're doing, how to market what you're doing, how to increase from where you are. My charge for you today is that your smartphone has a lot. You don't have to wait till you get one particular fund from the government or from one bank or from your uncle, your rich uncle. You have a smartphone and you have time to spend on the internet. You have time to spend on Instagram or YouTube. That you can easily convert that time to learn one very good skill. Even if it's social media management that you know very well, I'm telling you, you can deploy it from the comfort of your phone and earn as little as $100 a month. That's a 40K in Nigeria. Some persons don't even earn that much in a month. You can easily earn that. And to learn this skill is not hard. So there are so many benefits your smartphone, monetizing your smartphone, which is part of what I teach in Valucop Global. Because I am after the fact that you can start anything, you can build anything from anywhere. It's not reserved for some people, for some class of people. You feel like, okay, this is enough for me. That's a mindset needs to scrap. Everyone can access wealth from anywhere. Thank God for crypto. Crypto brought decentralization in the sense that wealth can now reach the unreached. Wealth can now reach those who have limitations of borders, because decentralized finance is so borderless that even the government cannot limit how much wealth you can access from the comfort of your room. So even if you're listening to this and you've not paid attention yet to crypto yet, I urge you to do that, because this is the future. It's so amazing to be part of Genesis technology called blockchain technology. So the 3 parts value delivery system that are always that's always that backs up what I do is what I call digital, the product, the services, and the training. Now, anything you know, be it graphic design, be it web development, be it community management, be it social media management, be it digital marketing, you can package it as either a product, either a service, or training. Now, as a product, each of those things you know and you can deliver, you can sell it. Example of a product, a digital product, is an ebook and a video. That is why, for video, that's why the YouTube is there. YouTube is a platform that you can easily monetize. And there are ways that you can integrate YouTube and easily use it to teach over and over again. Look at, take Udemy, for example, or Coursera, or every other training platform online. You create one set of videos on a particular topic and use it to earn over and over and over again. That is the power of digital products. You make one ebook on a topic. All you have to do is probably maybe get a new knowledge, you just update the book and that's that. But you create one ebook and you can sell it over and over and over again, and it doesn't get old. That's the power of digital products. Now, for physical, the advantage digital products have over physical products is that if you print 20 books, for example, when you're out of order, you have to go and print another set of 20. But with ebook, you just make one ebook and you sell it over and over again, several times over. You sell it several times over. So digital products are an advantage, and these are things that you can deploy from the comfort of your smartphone. Do you know that from your smartphone, you can there are applications in the Play Store, either Apple Store or the Android Play Store. There are applications that can help you create these digital products, even without even leaving watermarks on them. They are free. These things are free. You know, sometimes we think that we only have to pay large sums of money to get what we want. But I'm telling you right now that sometimes what you need to pay is your time and your commitment. Because some of the things that you need to start building wealth today are free, but you've not been able to pay your time and commitment. Now, this is digital product. Now, for example, do you know you can create fine and very beautiful ebooks using apps like PowerPoint, using Canva? You can create very beautiful digital products. You can create videos from the comfort of your smartphone, teaching something. You just did that thing that it didn't cost you anything, only your time to package what you know in a video, and you sell that video over and over again. Now, another way to the second part of my 3-part value delivery system is what I call offering services. Now you know how to do graphic design, and you know 1 or 2 tweaks. Some people can apply to their graphic designing, and it will give them something wow, that will just wow people, wow their clients and all that. you were able to package this graphically in an ebook and you sold it. This is one part. Now the next part is that there are people who sign up for you to do the same graphics for them. You create the same graphics for them and they pay you for it. It's that simple. That same thing, you're offering as a service. Now let me take myself as an example. I'm a writer. I'm a content writer. I've always been a writer. I've always loved writing, both normal content and creative writing, like short stories and poetry. Now, this same thing that I know how to do, I can package a digital product whereby I create an ebook, make a video, of which you can check out my YouTube channel. Just type Valucop on your search and you see me. You see my YouTube channel. I have tons of videos that will help you and impact you. And this same creative writing I can do. I package it to an ebook and I sell it. I package it into a video and it's on my YouTube channel. Or I'll make such a way that only people that pay can access it. And then this same creative writing now, this same story or poetry, I write it for you and you pay me for creating that particular content. That's offering services. I'm offering this same creative writing. I package as a digital product and it's paying me, and I package as a service and it's paying me. And another thing is to offer trainings. Whatever you can do, you should be able to teach someone else. And people should be able to pay you to teach them what you know. So just one thing you know very well, you can earn from it in 3 different ways. That's why I call it 3-part value delivery system. Just one thing. You don't even need to know many things about many things. All you have to do is just know one thing very well, and you can make different things out of it, and you can monetize in different ways. As digital products, as a service, and as a training. So whatever I know now, whatever I can do, including crypto, I trade crypto, I hold crypto, and I'm a huge blockchain enthusiast because I know blockchain does not end in crypto. Crypto is just one part of blockchain. And I know so many people are streamlined to just crypto, but I want you to know that blockchain is so vast that when you see the abundance of possibilities in blockchain, you will really, really be so interested that you won't limit yourself to just the cryptocurrency part of it. But the world will get there very soon. Now, all these things, anything you know how to do, that is what I do in Valucop. I teach you how to package all those things, deliver it, and monetize it. If you missed my last class I held in July on what I called smartphone marketing, I taught all these things in detail in that class, and then I packaged that class into an ebook, which I sell now. So if you miss the class, you even have a much more advantage with the ebook because the ebook contains a whole lot more than I even taught in the class. So you will know how to deliver value from the comfort of your smartphone. You don't even need a laptop. When you talk about doing stuff online, people just have this big thing, this image in their head. They just have this image that they have to be on the system all the time and then pressing the system and all that. And then they don't give you an excuse that I don't have a system. I just want to tell you that if you have a smartphone and you have access to the internet and you have data, then your 90% of your problem is solved. You just need commitment and the ability to have a mind that can accommodate the kind of future you want. One of the things that limits us, one of the things that really, really limits people is their mindset. What this person will call, I don't know if you've read this book by Harv Eker, The Billionaire Mind. No, sorry, The Secret Mind of the Billionaire. That's the name of the book, The Secret Mind of the Billionaire by Harv Eker. In that book, he talked about the mindset of a billionaire. If you don't have the kind of mindset that will help you create, deliver, and monetize value, you won't be able to do it. In fact, you won't be able to stay long in the game because you get frustrated. My tagline as in Valucop is value first, because if you think money first, then you'll be able to monetize what you know. But if you think about delivering value first, you get paid. You earn money for what you know. So it's always about value first. As long as you're able to give people what they want and what they need, they will pay you for it. Nobody pays you for what they don't want or what they don't need. You can't go to the market now and start buying what you don't need or what you don't want. It doesn't make sense. But because if it's something you need, you go there, you ask for it, and you pay for it. So the person gives you value, and you give the person money for it. So if you know how to deliver value, then people always pay you money for it. Just like how Ifeanyi is doing. Like, he's always ready to give lots and lots of crypto information and all that. And if you need more, if you really need more, you have to join the platform. Of course, it won't be for free. You pay money for it. So he's giving you value, crypto information, and you're paying him money for it. So if you have something that you know, and another challenge that people have is that they neglect that little thing that they have. They think it's not important because every other person is not doing it. But let me just tell you, for the fact that that thing you know can be done by only you gives you the advantage. For the fact that you think you're the only one, or that the majority is not doing what you can do, gives you the advantage. Because it will make you, if you can put yourself out there well enough, you will have more clients, more people sign up for what you can do, more than those other people that have tons and tons of, that have, that are in the crowd doing what every other person is doing. And then if you're in the crowd doing what every other person is doing, find a way to make your own unique, to set yourself apart from the crowd. The truth is, there are too many people on the average line, and very few people above the average line. The reason why the sky will always be large enough to accommodate everybody is because people that really reach for the sky, there are very few. Many persons remain at the average line. So even if you are doing what every other person is doing, make sure you can deploy yours in a much more unique way that people would be ready and willing to come to you, even though there are other options out there. So the point of this whole thing is that what I always preach every time is that there's an easy way to start whatever you want to do. There's an easy way to monetize whatever you are doing. And that easy way is from the comfort of your smartphone. Even crypto, thank God for applications, for mobile applications. You don't even need to go through websites. Just install the app of the exchange or the wallet or anything you're using to do your crypto on your phone, and you access it. You don't even need a laptop. Most of them they're competing to know who will have the best mobile app out there. And that makes it very easy. You can access whatever from your smartphone. So your smartphone is the easiest way to start. If you can even connect to this Zoom conference this evening, it means that you can monetize anything, you can make money. It means that you have a phone that is strong enough, that is good enough for you to be able to make money. So if you're not making money in this time and age, I don't know what you're still waiting for, because this is the best time to be alive. I always feel this excitement every day because this is the best age to be alive. We have so much. We have so much at our reach. We have so much. Like, a lot is available for us. A lot is available for us. So my charge for you today is that you can make money, but make sure, be ready to commit your time. Be ready to be consistent about it. Because you can't get the kind of result other people are getting, you want to get, if you're not ready to read, if you're not ready to equip yourself with knowledge, if you're not ready to give the timing, if you're not ready to be consistent. So, there are some courses that I have that I always teach. Like, I teach people in Valucop. I teach people how to monetize writing, because writing was where I started from. Writing was the first skill I have that pays me, apart from digital marketing and the rest. Ebook formatting, yes, and online publishing. Like I said, the internet gives us so much advantage, so many advantages out there. You can have a book, you can publish a book. Do you know you can easily have a book on Amazon? Just go to Amazon and type my name. You see some of my books that are there. or even just Google my name, you see some of my books out there. It's very easy these days to publish your book. But some persons don't know this. You don't even have to go to traditional publishers anymore to become an author. You can do this. This is part of the service I also deliver. And digital marketing, if you have digital marketing skills, you will know how to leverage the internet very well. You will have the advantage. And the funny thing is that there are so many places where you can get that knowledge, including Valucop, if you're interested. And then some persons don't even have the time. They don't have the time to write a book. You don't have the time to write a book, or you don't have the skill. You can easily convert your audios or your videos to books. It's that easy. Still part of services that I render. With your audio, just record your audio and give it to a good audio transcriber. The person converts what you've said to a book. Easy peasy. So even if you feel you don't have the time, you don't have the skill to write a book, just comfortably sit in your house and do a recording. Find an audio transcriber and the person will transcribe the audio for you into a book, and that's just done. All you have to do is stand and make a book cover and your book is ready. So I'm trying to show you that things are not, you don't have to do things the very hard knock way. You can do things the smart way, whereby you do more with less. You achieve much more with less. Then, of course, blockchain and cryptocurrency, which is becoming like king these days. If you're not part of blockchain yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Content creation, which involves making your videos, making your ebooks and all that. These things even have very amazing applications on your phone that you can use. You can use to dispatch your content. There are so many beautiful applications on your phone that you can use to create courses. You don't have to do it the hard way. For people to prove to people that, of course, they're very hardworking. There are smarter ways these days to deliver more effective services and value. Then creative writing. Writers have been, especially those that write poetry and stories. Some people are still struggling to find out how they can monetize this thing. I can show you how. Because the first thing I ever did in my life was to write stories and poetry. And the first money I ever earned in this my life was in a competition where I earned money for writing a 250-word story. So even that, down to that poetry, you can monetize it. So there's no point neglecting or ruling out what you can do because you think it's not relevant. No. Though there's a place of looking at what is relevant today and how you can monetize it, how you can learn it and monetize it. And then you can work from wherever. As long as there's internet, you can always work remotely, which is very important. And all these things, like I said earlier, can be dispatched from your smartphone. So I hope you got something this evening as I explained to you my 3-part value delivery system. Whatever you know, whatever you can do can be dispatched from your smartphone as either a product, a service, or a training. You can sell one thing in 3 ways and can earn money from all of them. Imagine selling your ebook for 1,500 naira, selling your training for 10,000 naira, and then doing the services for 20,000 naira. Just from one thing alone, you earn 20 plus 10 plus 1. That's about 31.5. Just from one thing that you know. And then imagine that multiplying that 31.5 into 100 places. Do you know how much money that is? Just from one thing that you know. And imagine if you know more than one thing, you know up to like 3 things. You have 3 skills you can deliver, and you now deliver these things in these 3 different ways as a product, as a service, and as a training. Then you are balling. So these are the things that have helped me so far. I'm always ready to deliver value because you can be that person. You can have that future that you want. All you have to just put some work to it, and then you get the results you're looking for. So I really appreciate Ifeanyi Ezenwogene for this platform that he gave me this evening in this first Women Tech Conference, Financial Disruption and Innovation for Women. I really appreciate him, and for the platform and for Crypto Fortune. So thank you, Fine. Thank you, everybody, for listening. If you have questions, I'm always willing to answer your questions.
If you
Thank
have
you
questions
again.
in the next 2 minutes,